Okay, we have us a superheroes set. As you can see, it has both Catwoman and, of course, the most awesome Batman. Mighty Micros, 5 to 12. Mighty Micros Batman versus Catwoman, 79-piece set. As usual, the winners are at the bottom. Let's go ahead and get this started. See a couple of the other sets that are down here. Interesting. Nothing else in there. Of course, it's the bottom of the box. Makes it more difficult to hold it up. This is number 2, Catwoman. Number 1, Batman. And then I'll show you the full-on piece here, but it appears it's going to be bigger than what my screen can show you. You can see the parts list down here at the bottom. Arr, matey. And then we have other things for the superheroes. And of course, this is kind of neat, so I'm going to show it to you. Throwing stuff at each other. That's so awesome. Okay. Look at all those pieces. It's even kind of funny as I'm sitting there looking at them, knowing there's certain things that you can do and you know what to do, you don't always know exactly what pieces go where. So I tend to slow down nowadays. So that way, assuming that goes on top of him, that's Batman. Because I'm Batman. Kind of short and squatty. And it's going to be Catwoman. Catwoman legs. You can tell because the legs are a little bit different. No, not really, but either way. I'm assuming her tail gets plugged in somewhere. Oh, it's in the back of the car. Nope. Catwoman just kicked Batman. That's just not right. Now, of course, I'm only seeing 2 of these yellow pieces. There should be a lot more of those. All right, so let's get started with Batman. Batman. I am Batman. Sorry about the awesome vocabulary I'm throwing out here and how I'm talking. But generally, this is the same basic concept as any other time. Haha, we'll make the purple one on here. Is it really like to try to figure out where is it the most benefit, for my kids? Where's the most benefit for other people that buy Legos? And for me, it's been amazing to do this kind of stuff and to be able to play. Because I've actually played with my kids with the Legos a few times now. It's a few more than normal. And really just trying to make sure that we're gaining the most value out of each set possible. Now, I know that that's not necessarily what you're trying to do always. It's trying to gain value from something. But to me, the value in time and the value with my kids, as well as just even right now, because I'm in a hotel, putting this together, not a bad way to decompress at the end of the day and try to figure out, what else you want to do, what else you want to do when you get home with the kids, what else you want to do, as a family. And I think that's where there's been a major benefit. Oop, I'm going to knock them both down. We're going to put them over here a little bit further. But I think that everybody's going to gain, that enjoyment side by doing that, by trying to find where in putting the Legos together. They can't come back together as a family. They can't come back together, in this way. We can definitely see it. This is a much better camera than the other phone. And of course, what Batmobile would be complete without flame shooting out of it. And of course the bat emblem. Dun, 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 dun. Batman. So now we have a couple pieces we need to put together here. The Batmobile has to have lights. A little thick for that one, but I believe that's still right. And as we can see, Batman is done, but we need one more item for Batman. Batman's cape. They pull his head back off. Hey, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Brr. What? What'd you say? Because I'm Batman. Okay, so Batman is now complete. I'm looking around because I can already see a problem. Oh, nope. You can kind of see maybe what the problem I thought I was going to have is that I have wheels, but I didn't have the yellow. But not knowing that Catwoman was going to be great. Oh, it's always fun when you throw stuff on the ground. But luckily, it goes to the ground. Doesn't take very long to pick it back up. Now this set was a little bit cheaper than the average set that I've been buying recently to be able to have the kids put together. About maybe $10. I think maybe this was $8. Then again, depending on what store you go to, you might get a little bit different price. It also depends on if you're actually really shopping around, trying to find the best price. So far, I haven't done that. And it's not for any special reason, but I just generally want to get a basic understanding of the cost to build, because that's where it really matters to me. I'm trying to find, again, what is the actual cost that somebody would actually have to take on in order to have their kids be able to put something together. That doesn't mean that you have to do the same thing. It doesn't mean that you have to have all your kids put everything together. But for me, it's neat to have that done. I feel like I have more of a value per set. I have a better value for you to be able to view. And generally, I get to have a little more fun. I get to kind of see, my kids interact in a little bit different way than I ever thought they kind of would before. Kind of neat right there. She's got a diamond. It's always the small items are really hard to get in their hands. Da, 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 da. Okay. Right now, I'm looking for that piece right there, a little gray piece with two grabbers up top. And of course, it's out of the camera's view. Underneath over here, instead of being out here. Just remember that when you're looking for parts, it's rare, if ever, that I've had a Lego set that didn't have all the parts, and of course having a few extra parts as well. The extra parts are not really worth anything because not a whole lot you can do with a couple extra pieces that really don't go with anything, but it doesn't change that they're always very good about making sure that you have enough of the parts you're supposed to have. And again, it's not perfect, but it's a good general concept. Oh, that's right. It's got another side to it. I was about to say, it seems like I got some pieces that are now missing, but just like anything, flip the directions over, look at them all. Cat's eyes. And again, if you haven't built one of these in many years, I would definitely challenge you to put one together. You just kind of see what your kids are going through as they're putting them together. Kind of remember being a kid for one, but also, how would you actually help them? When it comes to spatial awareness, in order to show them, what it's supposed to look like. Can you flip it over in your mind and be able to understand what the other side would look like? And to me, that's again the neat part about it, is it. Well, there's so much you can do. As you can see, seems like they both might have. Since it's Catwoman, she won't get one. Of course, Batman's got to be stubborn, doesn't want to raise his arms. Good on, Batman. All right, kids, don't drive without using your hands. You definitely need to use your hands. Batman's special. Then his car falls apart because you don't got everything pushed down very hard. Dun 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 dun. Needs his flame. Okay, again, like I said, got some extra pieces. This actually goes to the set. So you can see the extra pieces we have here. We're going to push them off to the side. And now we have our set. Generally speaking, you get to see what it's supposed to look like. And then you get to see the end result. Dun, 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 dun. I'm Batman. Hopefully you enjoyed.